What if I tell you that they want you to be distracted? The system wants you to be distracted. And as long as you are being distracted, you cannot clearly understand what is going on. You cannot clearly live your life. You cannot clearly do things that you want to do, which basically leads to that type of brain fog when you live all of your life waiting for something, but then eventually look back and see, oh, I wasted so much time. And I'm saying to you that all of those social medias is not a thing that you are using anymore. They are using you. And I really advise you to understand that as soon as possible, because that's what gives you a chance to change your life. Because I remember that point in my life when life started being as happy and joyful and interesting and colorful as it used to be. It was around when I was 12 or 13 years old. It was around that time when TikTok and all of that short form video started to be so viral. It was the peak point when my addiction from social media just went so high. I guess it was COVID. So I think everybody in the COVID, they just did not really have what to do. So the social media addiction just went so high. And now I started experiencing that. Brain fog, and life did not felt so interesting. The boredom actually thing where you can grow so much would not feel that easy as it used to be. And I'm saying to you that your phone might be not, enemy. You can use it to do a lot of things. But social media is also not always an enemy, but you have to realize that those platforms was created to use you. They don't care if you're gonna have a brain fog. They don't care if you will feel bad. They want to have profit. They're gonna make an illusion that they care for you, and you're gonna feel good there because they made everything. It's the most addictive thing that I could ever imagine, because social medias know every person so good that they are gonna be different with every other person, and they give exact the same information that you want to hear. This is like the best friend that just working for you and knowing you, like reading your thoughts. The algorithm, they just basically reading your thoughts, and it's highly addictive. It's highly addictive. There was never ever an entire life created something as addictive. Even if we talk about addictive stuff, it does not change its form to every person. It's not unique for every person. It's just same. For example, if we're talking about smoking, it's just same thing for everybody. But this type of thing is so unique for every person. It's so different. If you will open social media in somebody else's phone, you will see completely different thing that you are seeing in your same Instagram, for example. So you just have to realize that maybe social media is highly dangerous, because they're making a lot of things in your life worse. You might be feeling, they're doing a lot of great stuff in my life, which might be true, but there is a lot of things that they are making it worse. You might be saying, I'm learning stuff in there. Yeah, you're learning stuff in there, but half of the time that you are spending there, you might be not spending on learning. And that stuff that you are learning, you do not use that. Why? Because you all of the time addicted from social media. You don't even have a time to go and practice, because there is gonna be another video to watch. And what I'm telling you, I was waiting for an end point. Every time when I wanted to stop with the addiction from social media, I was like, Okay, that's the last video. That's really important. But every time when I would open the YouTube or whatever, there is gonna be something else again. I'm telling to you that there is, if you want to watch all of the videos that would ever created on that platform, you would have to waste 90,000 with something years. So there is no end point of that. There is no like, for example, if you read a book, you know that there is 300 pages. You go to the end and that's all. It doesn't work for social media. There is no end point. And they always gonna find something interesting for you. So you just have to understand that those relationship with social media is toxic and you have to end up it. Or make it that way so it would not be toxic for you. And be aware of how it actually works. So I might tell a crucial point for you, crucial thing, because it's maybe not your fault that you are addicted from that. If you literally, it would be strange, you know, so many people, they say, oh, I'm so bad, I'm so addicted from social medias. All right, it would be surprising for me if you would not be addicted, because it was created that way that it would be addictive. Otherwise, you would not use it. So if you want to actually use it from somehow, I don't know, to watch my videos or to watch some podcast or listening to audio books, whatever, first, try to find an alternative, you know, the other app where you could do that. If that doesn't work, you might use special apps, which might, for example, do not show you shorts when you open up the app of YouTube or something else. And the third thing that you could be doing is discipline and realizing that right now, all right, I want to open that app. Why am I opening that? And you have to keep that in mind. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that. And you search it and you understand that I was searching for that, because usually if a person wants to see something in a YouTube, for example, chimpanzee or what am I saying? Monkeys in the wild, right? They go and they open the main page and they see, oh, there is so interesting video, I must watch that. And they just forget why they actually went to the YouTube. So you have to realize that this is not a fun game. This is a big system that uses you as a product. The social media is a corporation that uses you, uses your health, uses your time, and making you depressed sometimes, and does not care how you're gonna feel, because it is a drug, same as might be other stuff, other thing. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah.